Here are the results, okay? When we do all of these things really well and we do them effectively, the results are great things. Time with family, time with each other, forgiveness and prayer, preset boundaries. It just works. And we get to spend time together, we get to enjoy each other, we get to go on trips together, we get to do fun things together. And this is the kind of marriage that I want you to have with your spouse. This is the kind of business that I want you to have with your spouse. This is the kind of charity work that I want you to have with your spouse. These are the kind of goals that I want you to have with your spouse. This is the kind of legacy I want you to leave with your kids, for your kids and your grandkids as a result of working with your spouse. Stuart Friedman said this: the trust you have in your spouse is greater than you are likely to have with any other business partner in your life. It can be exciting to share the joys of accomplishment together, and as a business professional, you're apt to learn faster and see different perspectives because you're able to be so vulnerable with each other. You know, Jacqueline, when she was getting her MBA, she had a professor. And I remember when she came home, I think it was 2006, she was getting her MBA. And she came home from school that night and she said, I just heard the most profound thing. She said, my professor got up in front of the class and his first question was, how many of you would like to double your income over the course of the rest of your life? How many of you want to double your income? And of course, everybody raised their hand. They're very curious. What's he going to say? You know, buy stocks, buy bonds, buy mutual funds. How do you double your income for the rest of your life? And he said, it's really quite simple. He said, if you want to double your income for the rest of your life, stay married. Now, that's good advice if you're happily married, but some of you have been divorced. Some of you are just starting on marriage number 2 or marriage number 3 or marriage number 4. The past is the past. We can't do anything about that. But we can change how we move forward in the future. And so what Jacqueline and I wanted to do in writing this book was to give you guys a tool and a roadmap to help you navigate being in business together with your spouse, because it really is an incredibly rewarding thing. Now, it's not devoid of challenges and obstacles and frustrations, but there's no relationship that those things aren't true. But if you have the tools, if you have the resources, right? Getting stuck in a mud hole is not a problem if you've got 4-wheel drive and a winch. But if you don't have the tools to get yourself out of a jam, it's not going to be a lot of fun. So here's what's inside, okay? Again, section 1, relationship, putting your house in order. Greatness takes gratitude. Chapter 3 is communication. Chapter 4 is gender roles in the home. Chapter 5 is gender roles out of the window, or gender roles go out the window in business. Chapter 6, find your lane and stay in it. Chapter 7, communication in business. Chapter 8, conflict resolution. Chapter 9, working from home. Section 3 is on giving back. Chapter 10 is dreaming together. Chapter 11, from inspiration to structure. And then chapter 12, telling your story, okay? Now, today's CEO Fireside Special, I'm going to give you the book, okay? All I need you to do is pay the $9.95 in shipping and handling, okay? You guys want this book, and I want you to have this book, even if you're not married, okay? I give this book to single people all the time, and I say, hey, as you're looking for a spouse, look for somebody that you could be in business with, because it's such a rewarding thing. When 2 members of the household are working towards the same goals, it's like 1 + 1 = 3. It's incredible the leverage that you have when you're doing this together and you're doing it well. So $9.95 is all you're going to pay. That's for the shipping and handling. I will ship this out to you. Go to vowstoventures.com/book.